In a land where the sun blazes without mercy and the sands stretch beyond sight, a young eagle was born not on a high mountain cliff, but in the middle of the desert. She was different from the others. While most eagles learn to fly among forests and hills, she faced an endless sky and a relentless wind. From her first breath, the wind was there. Hot, harsh, loud. Every attempt to take flight ended in failure. She would flap with all her might, only to be slammed down again. She scraped her wings. She bruised her pride. And slowly, a painful thought began to take root. Maybe I wasn't meant to fly. The other creatures whispered as she walked, grounded. Eagles belong to the sky, they said. But maybe not this one. Still, something inside her refused to let go. She watched the clouds move. She stretched her wings in secret. She dreamed, quietly, of rising. Then, one evening, as the sun melted into the dunes, an old traveler appeared, his steps slow, his face weathered by time and sand. He sat beside her in silence, and after a long pause, he spoke only this.
You are not failing because of the wind. You are failing because you're fighting it.
She blinked.
The wind is not your enemy. It is your teacher. Don't resist it. Feel it. Learn from it. Fly with it.
And with that, he left. The eagle couldn't sleep that night. His words echoed louder than any gust of wind. And by dawn, she was ready. She climbed to a high rock. She waited. She didn't rush. When the wind came fast and fierce, she didn't fight it. She spread her wings and listened. She tilted, adjusted, felt, letting the wind pass through her, not against her. And suddenly she lifted. Not high, not far, but for the first time, she flew. The days that followed were hard. There were still falls, still bruises. But now she understood. Flight is not about power. It's about harmony. And with time, she soared. Above the dunes, above the storms, above every voice that once doubted her. The same wind that had once crushed her now carried her higher than she had ever imagined. One day, from above, she saw a younger bird below, wings trembling, eyes full of fear. She circled, dipped low, and whispered,
Don't fight it. Feel it. Let it lift you.
Moral of the story: life will always bring strong winds, but they're not always there to push you down. Sometimes, they're there to teach you how to rise. The winds of hardship can become the very force that lifts you if you learn to fly with them. Learn to fly.